What's up, everybody? I'm Gentry, and you're watching Damien After Dark, where we will be discussing and recapping Bad versus Wild, which I believe this is episode 4, Natural versus Enhanced, right? So we got Team Natural Booties and we got Team Enhanced Booties, and we're going to be talking about that. We're going to be discussing that episode, be recapping that episode, so I hope that you will join us here with that recap. Go ahead and get subscribed if you're new here and you haven't subscribed yet. And don't forget to do what? Click that like button, that thumbs up button, like the video. That helps me get in the algorithm where more beautiful people like yourself can find us here. Get in the comment section. Let me know what you thought about the episode, Bad versus Wild, episode 4, Natural Bodies versus the BBLs. And if you want to donate to the Damien After Dark movement, in the description box below will be ways that you can donate using PayPal, Cash App, Venmo, or Zelle. I'll also post my Amazon wish list down there too, okay? So thank you guys for joining the video. It's been a minute. I know it's been a minute. Some of y'all, I know someone asked something about the Baddies Caribbean auditions. Was I doing a video on that this week? That ended last week. Part 3 was the last part of the Baddies Caribbean auditions. So there won't be any more Baddies Caribbean videos really until the season airs in about a month. So give it a few weeks to a month and we will gear up and do the Baddies Caribbean after show live each and every Sunday. Live, hopefully. I'll be back live with you guys. So that will be fun. Also, like I said, it's been a minute. This video is late. You're probably watching it on a Tuesday versus a Sunday night or a Monday. I did, as you guys probably know or saw in my other videos, I did go to a Nicki Minaj concert last night, Sunday night. So I was out of town. I wasn't able to film, but I'm trying to get this up as quick as I can. It's been crazy, y'all. I've been a little busy, but I'm here, and I'm excited to be with you guys. And before we begin as well, before I start, I wanted to say a special, just a shout out to you watching and supporting me, supporting this video, whether you liked it or watched, whatever. Just thank you from the bottom of my heart, okay? Thank you. Like, I wish there were more ways that I could say it or express it, but I appreciate you guys so much. And a special thank you to those that went to the Bro Chat Instagram page and showed me support. And for those that don't know, I am a guest host on a virtual panel show called Bro Chat, where it's me and other guys, and we give our perspectives on reality TV. It's kind of like The View or The Talk or The Real, that kind of show. And I've been a guest host on there, and the last few episodes I've been getting attacked, and someone's trying to attempted bully me, but it's not worked, and I have had to chew bitches up and spit them out. Unfortunately, that's what I've had to do, and you know, I've been getting some backlash here and there, but that's okay. But you guys have come to my defense. I thank you guys so much. All y'all that came over there in the comments for Bro Chat, thank you. Like, y'all don't play about me, and I love it, and it just warms my heart, and I appreciate it, and I love y'all. I'm down for life with y'all, okay? And for those that are like, what the fuck are you talking about, Damien? Go follow Bro Chat on Instagram and YouTube. That's where it airs. It airs on Instagram first, and then it goes full episode on YouTube. That's BROUGH chat, like Bro Chat. BROUGH chat. Thank you guys again for the love and support. Let's get into this episode, which is Bad versus Wild. We get to meet the team captains, of course, as we do at the beginning of each and every episode. Team Bad, the team captain is Sky from Baddies Caribbean. We get to see a familiar face this time, some more familiar faces. Sky from Baddies Caribbean, fly tatted Sky. And I'm like, okay, well, maybe we'll get the chance to see more of Sky's personality than what we got to see in Baddies Caribbean, right? Which I did like Sky in Baddies Caribbean. As I told you guys, I thought she was the confessional queen, and she narrated the season really well. But I was like, okay, we get to see a little bit more Sky on Bad versus Wild. We also have DJ Sky, not Fly Tatted Sky, but DJ Sky from Baddies Caribbean as well. She's there on Team BBL because we all know that Sky got a BBL, baby. Sky's BBLing, okay? We all knew that she was going to be on Team BBL. And of course, there's a couple extras in the mix. I don't really know any of these girls besides Janelle. Janelle is there from Bad Girls Club, of course, and Baddies Season 1. We see Janelle. And then on the team captain for Team Wild and Team Natural, we have Brittany Renner as the team captain for Team Wild. We also see Biggie. We see Scotty. They're on Team Wild as well. So I guess this episode was let's get a lot of the girls from Baddies Caribbean and put them on the show. Which I like that. I like that Zeus tries to give their cast other opportunities outside of the show that they were on so they can make little extra money, you know. A lot of these other networks, Bravo, MTV, whatever, you do a show for them and you never work for them again. Zeus, at least, I'm going to give them that much respect. They at least rehire their talent and try to keep them working. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if you guys can hear that, but it's raining here. It's super peaceful. I love it. Hopefully it's not interfering too much with our show here. There was also a girl on Team Wild named Soulja Girl. I don't know who she was. I was like, is she connected to Soulja Boy in any way? Is she a baby mama of Soulja Boy? I don't know. So again, y'all always help me out here as my co-hosts. And y'all get in the comments and y'all help me out with these people that we don't really know who they are. So if y'all know who Soulja Girl or the Double Bubble Mint Twins or any of these extras are, no shade when I call them extras. We just don't know. We just, like, if you watch the Zeus Network, we don't really know these people. Right? Now, Brittany Renner. Brittany Renner. What is she not, like no shade, okay? No shade. Other than Basketball Wives, what is she known for other than fucking people's men's? Or what is she known for other than fucking men? Fucking NBA player. I mean, like that's no, it's not. It's no shame because I feel like anybody can fucking NBA or an athlete. And I know some people may say, well, you know, athletes, you know, they may be hard to get, but a man will fuck anything. I told y'all, shit, dude, I've been dating and seeing for years, played in the NFL. It's not foreign. I just want to know what is so special about Brittany Renner that she's like famous. I'm just confused. No hate. Somebody help me out here. Like, because there's one thing that I noticed about Brittany Renner in this episode. Homegirl got an ass. Okay? Homegirl got an ass on her. And for that to be natural, I just wanted to like not in a sexual way, but I just wanted to like squeeze it a little bit. But yeah, Brittany Renner, I just don't get it, what the appeal is about her. And yes, she's a cute girl, but I mean, there's tons of cute girls out here, and they ain't famous. And that wig that she be wearing. I'm sorry, y'all. Not everybody can pull off the fro look. And to me, Brittany can't pull it off. It looks like that wig is swallowing her head. Like this hat almost would be swallowing my... Well, it ain't swallowing my head because I got a big head. Hell, actually, it's too small for my head. But that wig is swallowing her head. It's too big. It looks like a disco ball on her head. It doesn't look like a natural, pretty fro that we're used to seeing. That was not giving, I mean, that was just giving synthetic Halloween Express Party City wig plopped on your head. Sorry, it wasn't cute. It just wasn't cute. That's my opinion. Feel free to leave yours in the comments. That's your opinion is yours. Don't get upset at me for mine, okay? Okay. Ooh, baby, I'm gonna sleep good tonight. That rain. It's 2:30 in the morning as I'm filming this. I'm gonna sleep so good. As soon as these cameras go off, bitch. Talk about KO with that rain. Ooh, I hope it continues all night. Blueface performs. Blah, 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 blah. Blueface opens the show because we know with every episode of Bad vs. Wild that someone performs. And I like that about the show. That's one of the things that I do like about the show. Even though we've had a lot of things to say about the show that we don't like. I do like that they open the show with a performance. Because it gives me like a TRL type of vibe, 106 in Park type of vibe. If those that are old enough to know what that is, I know some of y'all are probably young and thinking, what the hell is TRL or 106 in Park? But if you know, you know. If you don't, Google it. Like, but them performing gives me that kind of vibes. It gives me more of the Wild 'N Out feel. I don't know. I like it. I like it. You know what I'm saying? The performances make sense for this type of show, I guess is a good way to say it. And I like that song that I keep calling him Blue Paste. Blue Face. But I can't speak tonight. My problem is I like to speak very fast. I'm sure y'all know that if you're a regular here. So let me try to speak slower. And maybe I won't call him Blue Paste. Yes, so I liked the song that Blueface opened the show with. Left cheek, right cheek, left cheek, right cheek, you know, whatever that song is, I liked it. I also was expecting to see Krishan somewhere, like looking around the corner. I was really shocked that she was not there or in the audience. I think this was actually around the time that Krishan was like, I'm on her anti-Blueface campaign and I don't fuck with him no more, right before she got the tattoo on her face. I think this was all right around that time, because we know Blueface has been in jail for quite some time now, a couple weeks, few months. So this was quite some time ago. I'm really enjoying Courtney B. Courtney B is the chick that's on the microphone all the time. She's like the side host. She's like the co-host to Nick Cannon. I like her. I feel like she's got funny commentary. You know, I think she fits the show well. I think her voiceover is good for the announcements and gearing us up for the show and the episode. Now we get into the first challenge of the episode, which is, of course, the traditional red light, green light game that they play, where you have to twerk until Nick says green light, red light, green light. You know, it's the adult version of red light, green light, except you're not running, you're twerking. Right? We talked about that here. Again, we see a bunch of natural asses. We see a bunch of fake asses. They all shaking. His ass shaking everywhere. Brittany Renner, again, has her cheeks on display, and I see why all the men's be wanting to fuck her. I don't even like pussy like that, but I see why they be wanting to fuck Brittany Renner, because for her to have a natural ass, as I said earlier, baby, she had the best ass out of everybody. And Scotty's got a nice ass, right? Scotty's got a nice ass, and she was on Team Natural as well. But Brittany Renner's, chef's kiss. Now, as Nick is hosting this game and saying red light, green light, you can tell he's enjoying the view of some of these asses, because he's making them shake and going red light, green light, red light, green light, and they're just like twerk, twerk, back and forth, back and forth. Nick is loving it, and I sense that somebody is going to get pregnant, or someone got pregnant by the end of that taping. As fertile as Nick Cannon is, somebody got pregnant as they were twerking during that red light, green light game. What, baby number 12 on the way? And Brittany would love that Nick Cannon financial security. Who wouldn't, right? And Brittany was out there. She was trying to make the sale. Brittany was trying to make the sale. If you watch, she was twerking, red light, green light, and she was making that eye contact with Nick, like, you want to hit after the show? 18 years, baby. One of your kids, 18 years, bitch. You gonna hit, you gonna hit. Shit, you mean to tell me y'all didn't see that flirtation connection in between Brittany Renner and Nick Cannon during that episode? The camera don't lie. Men lie, women lie. But if it's two things they don't, What is it, ladies and gentlemen? Numbers and that's right. Numbers and cameras. The cameras don't lie. Now, towards the end of the red light, green light game, and this is another reason why I think Nick liked Brittany, because he favored her a little bit, because Brittany should have been out. If you notice, Brittany moved towards the end of some of those rounds. It was like towards the end of the game, she was moving, and they said red light. She stopped, and she moved a little bit, and they were like, "Oh, Brittany, you're out." But Nick kind of ignored it, and he moved on. He didn't want her to be out. He wanted that ass to keep bouncing. He wanted to keep looking. He wanted her to stay in the game. He was favoring her. He was going to let her win, right? And they ended up winning. To me, Team Bad really won that round. Because Brittany, you was out, Mom. Mamacita, you was out. Now, let's talk about the next challenge they did, because Team Wild won the red light, green light challenge. Now, the next challenge that they're doing is something new that they came up with. When I say they, I think Lemon Pepper came up with this challenge, because this challenge, the second challenge they did was a little, I'm looking at you funny, like, because it's called Pass the D. And the objective is to pass a cucumber to your teammate without using your hands and only using your mouth and your booty. So I started thinking about it, and I'm like, only using your mouth and your booty? First of all, how do you even use your booty? I guess like you stick it between your cheeks, but then somebody got to put their mouth on it? Something tells me that Lemon Pepper is coming up with these challenges, and the fact that they can only use their mouth and their ass to transport the cucumber and pass the D gives me the vibes that someone is sitting back in the control room getting their rocks off. I'm not saying it. I'm just saying that that's my opinion. Because this challenge was very weird, just like the red light, green light challenge. Like these games are so petty and stupid that it seems like somebody's getting off from it. Like why? Like what? And then the challenge itself with the cucumbers is nasty anyway, because they're swapping spit. They're putting their mouths on this cucumber and passing it to the next girl, and she's putting her mouth on it, and then she's passing it to the next girl and putting it in her ass, and then she's passing it from her ass to the next girl's mouth, who's the cucumber's already been on two other girls' mouths, but now this girl's putting it on her mouth. And it's just like, what in the herpes salmonella is going on? And you know at least one of these girls probably done sucked Lemon Pepper up before they even started filming. And now she out here putting her mouth on this cucumber. Child, no. The amount of swapping of STDs and herpes and shit. I wish the fuck I would be up there on that stage with all these video hoes sucking on cucumbers and shit. All these Dubai girls. I don't know. That challenge was weird to me. Am I the only one that feels that way? That challenge was weird. I would be like, I don't want to participate in this. I'm not putting my mouth on this cucumber. And like, even when some of the, if you go back and watch, when they get down the line and they're passing that cucumber, you can see on each end of the cucumber that it's wet from people's mouth and spit. But some of these girls probably used to it. They probably used to swapping and sharing cocks and dicks and jumping on. More power to you, baby. Now, the teams are going back and forth on whether or not a natural ass is better or a fake ass is better. I guess this is the third challenge. A debate on whether a natural ass is better or a fake ass is better. Which, I mean, look. Y'all have heard my opinion before. We've talked about it here before. Lots of the baddies have had fake asses, and we've talked about it. A fake ass to me is fine. More power to you. I'm a big believer in plastic surgery, Botox, filler, whatever you. I ain't had nothing. I'm all natural. People want to think my lips are fake. But baby, these were God-given, handcrafted by Jesus himself. Okay? But if I ever want, like, one day I'm sure I'll go get me some Botox, because I'm seeing lines starting to show up in my forehead and shit. I'm sure I'll go get a little tweaking. So this is no shade. And there's nothing wrong with a BBL, especially if it looks natural and you get it right. You know what I'm saying? Like, as long as it looks proportional to your legs and your thighs. That's the issue with these BBLs nowadays. You know what I mean? Because a lot of these girls these days, because I've seen some great looking BBLs, and then I've seen some, well, let's just say this, 80% of the BBLs that I've ever seen have been bad. They didn't look right. Like 20% of them have looked good, but the 80% of the BBLs that I've seen, baby, look like the ant emoji. Okay? And if you don't know, go look in your phone right now at the ant emoji. I'm talking about the bug, the insect, the ant emoji. That's what most of these BBLs be looking like. Like stuffed trash bags, stuffed diapers on sticks. Looking like me dragging ass on a Monday morning. That's what a lot of y'all's BBLs be looking like. Me dragging ass on a Monday morning. And listen, Miss Scotty, too hottie with the body, bitch, she took the words out my motherfucking mouth. And there ain't a lot that Scotty says that I agree with, but this one time Scotty said something that made all the motherfucking sense in the world. Because Scotty stood in front of them all and shut them all down. And she said, no shade to you girls with the BBLs because you're all beautiful. But the best thing about a natural body is that the thighs match. Everything matches. And it all comes together. That's how you clear the girls, Scotty. I was waiting on somebody to say it. Y'all are debating on natural versus BBLs. I was waiting on somebody to say, the thighs don't match. Them BBLs killing y'all. Ooh. And the thighs don't match. Well. I mean, Scotty told no lies there. I've seen some great BBLs, but... And see, because if you look at Scotty, she's got that fat ass that girls go to the doctor to get. But look at her thighs. Look at Scotty's thighs, right? She's got the big ass, but the thigh comes right out there with it. When most of the time you see the big ass and then you see leg. Straight leg and then big ass. Scotty's is big ass and then the thigh comes into it and meets it and comes all together nicely. Now, Biggie says no matter BBL or natural booty, your man's still leaving with Biggie. Your man's still gonna leave with Biggie. Y'all, is your man at home? If you got a man at home, is your man leaving with Biggie? Ooh, listen. A lot of these men have beautiful dime pieces at home, and I'm not saying Biggie's not beautiful, okay? Because Biggie is beautiful in her own way. But a lot of these bitches a lot of these beautiful women that are 10s across the board, dime pieces, they men go get their rocks off on a Saturday night after a few drinks with a girl like Biggie. Clock it. Now Team Wild, Team Natural ends up winning. And again, I think they won by default of Brittany Renner's ass and Nick being hypnotized by that. And bias of wanting to fuck Biggie. Or not Biggie, but Brittany. Not Nick wanting to fuck Biggie. But Nick's bias of wanting to fuck Brittany Renner. Allegedly. Now, they get backstage after the show. And apparently Biggie has beef with one of her teammates. I'm like, what? Where did this come from? On the stage, it didn't seem like she had any beef with any of these girls. But apparently they have past beef. So Zeus has strategically casted this girl and casted Biggie on the same episode so they could capture this drama and at least have some sort of fight for the episode. And, you know, they confront each other over this beef that they've had from over a year ago. And that's how I knew it was strategically set up, because why are they addressing issues from over a year ago? But the girls end up getting into it. They end up squaring up. This girl ends up, I think she swung on Biggie. I don't know if Biggie swung first. It kind of happened so fast. But they start fighting one another. And to be honest with y'all, had security not stepped in, I think old girl would have gave Biggie the work. I think old girl would at least gave Biggie the business. I think she would have fucked Biggie up. I'm just being honest. And Biggie, you sounded dumb, sweetheart. A homegirl got you in the floor. Biggie's sitting in the floor, can't get up. Well, she won't. I'm not saying she can't get up, but she won't get up. She's sitting there trying to fix her chain. And she took her chain off and handed it to security talking about, I love my name. I love my name. If she loved her name, she'd get her name on a chain too. $30,000, bro. No, Biggie, no. Because let me tell you, if I had an extra $30,000 laying around, and we know you ain't got an extra 30K just laying around, you saved for that chain. Well, that's okay. But if I had $30,000 laying around, or I saved $30,000, you can best believe I ain't spending it on no goddamn chain. Okay? Period. That's not where my money's going to go. And it sounds like a stupid investment to me. When that $30,000 could go towards, I don't know, an investment. A down payment on a home. I don't know. But, you know, this girl, this teammate, this chick that Biggie allegedly has beef with, or whatever the case may be that she's fighting with, she's on go time. And she wants her one-on-one off with Biggie. She wants to go again. And Biggie is behind Big Ant, the security guard, or one of the security guards. Biggie's behind him. And if you notice, I'm pretty sure it's what she sounds like. She's saying, don't let her through to me. And if you go back and play that, Biggie is behind the security guards while that girl's trying to get to her. And she's like, don't let her through to me. Don't let her through to me. Yeah, see, I see through it, Biggie. I see through it because you got big mouth, Biggie. You got big mouth, but you can't back that up. You can't walk the walk. You can talk the talk all day long, but you never want to walk the walk. And when you get ready to walk the walk, you get your ass whooped, or you get at least tagged and smacked up a little bit. This girl would probably whoop your ass on the streets, Biggie. Now, oh girl, what I didn't agree with is that she did spit on Biggie, and that's where I'm like, is it that deep, sis? This beef was, what y'all are saying over a year ago. Is it that deep that now that you're rehashing it, you have to spit on her? Like, I don't know. Like, listen, the only time I've ever spit on somebody is when I am mad, bitch. Like, mad. Not something that I have beef with from over a year ago. Anyway, there I go again. Blue Flake, Blue Pace, I'm calling him everything but Blue Face. Blue Face closes the show with bust down, Tatiana, bust down, Tatiana. I want to see you bust down. Pick it up. Yeah, bring that shit down. You know, his only hit, No Shade Blue. I mean, not his only. He's got a few, but, you know. And yeah, that was the episode. I would love to know what y'all think in the comment section below. Leave me your thoughts and opinions, commentary, all that. I would love to hear what you think. Were you team bad or were you team wild? Were you team natural or were you team BBL? And do you think that team natural won over bias because of Nick? I want to hear all your thoughts and opinions. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel as well if you've not subscribed yet. And click the thumbs up button and like this video. That gets me into the YouTube algorithm so more beautiful people like yourself can find me and find the channel here. And we can continue to grow and expand, okay? Now, last but not least, if you would like to donate to the Damien After Dark movement, in the description box below will be ways that you can donate using PayPal, Cash App, Venmo, and Zelle. I'll post my Amazon wish list down there too for those that choose to take that route. Thank you guys for the support, the love, watching me, liking the video, commenting, subscribing, donating, all that. I love you. I appreciate you. Remember, you're important. You're so special. You're so special. It sounds so cliche, but I mean it. You're so special. And there were some people yesterday thinking they were going to make it to today. And they didn't. And you did. Take it. Take tomorrow by the horns. Harness it. Live your dreams. Live your life out loud. Follow your dreams. Chase your dreams. Be yourself. Love one another. Stay positive. Manifest, manifest, manifest. When you have a bad day, if you have a bad Tuesday tomorrow, turn that shit around. Change it. Say, I'm going to have a good day. I'm happy. I'm happy even when I don't want to be. I'm loved. I love you guys. I love you guys so much, okay? And I'm going to get off my soapbox and stop preaching. Thank you for the support, and we'll see you next time on Damien After Dark. See ya.